Hi, I'm Monica Moody, certified life purpose and career coach, spiritual teacher, trainer, and facilitator. And this is True You Tuesdays. Welcome. So, today we're going to be talking about how you can be magic. Let's go. Okay, so today I'm going to share three super quick stories with you. And then when I finish telling the stories, we'll talk about how they come together. Okay? So, the first story. This was probably more than a year or so ago, and I'm shopping inside of a Michael's looking for some type of art supplies or something. And a sales associate comes up to me and she asked me, did I need any help? Well, I was clear on what I was looking for. I didn't need any help, so I said, thank you, but I'm good. And so I continue shopping. Probably maybe 10 minutes or so later, I've moved throughout the store. I'm in a totally different place. And the same sales associate comes up to me and she asked me again if I needed any help. And she said, it's just something about you. I just want to be useful to you. And she went on to say, she said, sometimes people come to the store and I actually just kind of go the other way, but it's something about you. I want to help you. And again, I thanked her for her attention and her care. That's the first story. Second story. This was literally just a few weeks ago, and I'm shopping with a friend, and we're in this antique store, and I stumble across this M. You see this M, Monica Moody? And when I saw it, I'm just kind of standing there looking at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that'd be perfect in my office because I'm still sort of fine tuning my space. And so the person who was the owner of the store saw me admiring the M, and she says to me, she's like, you can have that. That's yours. And the person who I was shopping with, um, she was she was like, wow. And we walked out of the store and she was just kind of flabbergasted. And she made the point that things like that happen to me all the time when we were together. Okay. So that's the second story. Third story. This happened last year in Costa Rica, traveling with some friends. And um, there was a whole bunch of us. And one day we had a tour, a group tour. And our tour guide, Juanito, he was fabulous and just a great day. But the next day, my friend who I was traveling directly with, we were staying together. Um, we started into town and we just happened upon Juanito. And that day turned into this like super magical experience where Juanito gave us a private tour, and we saw things on this tour that we did not see with the group tour. One place in particular that was just phenomenal was this. He took us to this cliff. It was like a cove that so many feet above the ocean, and it was just this lush, beautiful landscape, just a magical little space. And it turns out that it's a space that he goes to every morning, like 4 or 5 in the morning, to pray and meditate. And he said not many people knew about that space. And so we just got to soak that in. So my friend who I was with, um, she said then, and she says this often, that it seems like when we're together, magic happens. So she thinks that I'm magic. And so I said to her, I'm not magic. I am just committed to living a high vibe life. And all those three stories that I just shared are the fruits of what comes when we are committed to living high vibe. Good stuff follows you when you commit to high vibe living. And so our vibe is it's like we talked about how everything is energy, right? And so our emotional state determines where we're vibing out. Okay, so we can be low vibe or we can be high vibe, and wherever we are, things that match our vibration will meet us on our path. So if we're hanging out in low vibe space, then things that match that vibration will meet us in terms of the experiences that we have. If we're hanging out in high vibe spaces, then things that match that level will meet us in our on our path. And the thing about it is, all the things that we desire, the beautiful magical experiences, our dreams, our desires, all of them are up here. So we have to elevate ourselves and elevate our vibration so that we are a match to those things. How do we do that? By cultivating thoughts and a mindset that lift us, that serve us. And when we cultivate thoughts that lift us in that way, then our emotions rise to meet us wherever we are. Okay. And wherever we are is going to determine what we attract on our path. Okay. We are so much more powerful than we understand. And by working with these concepts, this is how we shape our reality and our experiences. So I want you to know that you have that power. You have that power. And if you need some support figuring out how to utilize it, please reach out to me. You can reach me at owningchange.com. Okay. So I've decided that if and my friend is not the only one who said that before about thinking that I'm magic. Um, Lots of people have commented on that. I know that sounds a little crazy, but a lot of people have said that to me before. And I'll usually, depending on the circumstances, kind of explain, no, this is what's happening. But I have decided I'm going to change my response. If someone else says that to me, I'm going to say, yes, I am magic. And you are too. Okay, so thank you for tuning in this week. That's all I've got for today. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. And I think that's it. I hope to see you back in the same space next week. Okay? So have a great day. And remember, open to goodness and open to grace. Take care.